You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. How are you? Well, happy Friday. Come on in here. Let's have some fun. Let's make a mess. Let's make you happy, make you sad, make you excited, teach you a couple things, piss a couple people off for damn sure that's going to happen. Oh my God, did I say 2 of those words in the first 10 seconds? No. It's going to be a show.
I need a boost. I need a daily boost. I need a boost. I need a daily boost.
It is the Daily Boost. It's me, Scott Smith, from motivationtomove.com, the nicest renegade you shall ever meet. My job is to make you see your life so clearly that your next move is inevitable. It's like you go, wait a second. Because, see, I've seen that in my life before. It's like stuff happens. You got jobs going on. You got things happening, the whole thing. And you're trying to figure it out, trying to get clarity, if you will. And hopefully in this show or working with you some other way, one day you'll just get it and you'll just start doing it. Because I've seen that before. When you finally figure out what you want, you just go do it. So that's the goal today if we can do it. Anyway, good to have you here today. Yeah, the nicest renegade, man. I'll tell you what, I was at church and I was doing some service work over there. Production work, big church, big building, lots of AVO, audio, video, lighting stuff. And I was helping out. And the last weekend I was here after about a month, Laura comes up to me and she's got kind of a twinkle in her eye. And she says to me, and she's retired, so she's older. And she comes up to me and she says, I know something about you, Scott. I'm thinking, what's that? I said, what is it? She goes, you're not a team player, are you? And I, within a millisecond, said, no, I'm not. There's no I in team, which is an amazing response because she has a corporate background. And the minute you say there's no I in team to a corporate person who's retired from corporate, it's like blasphemy. Although they like not being on a team now. But man, if you're in corporate, you can't. There's no I in team. How can you say that? Let's double that. Just say I'm not a team player. There's no I in team. Say that inside a church environment. See if you get away from it. Oh, stop it. God knows who he made. He made me. You're going to get what you're going to get. Anyway, she said, you actually are a good team player. I said, I know I am. She goes, but sometimes you're not. I said, I know. She said, I figured out that you're really good when you're leading or you have a good leader. I said, awesome. She goes, but when you have a bad leader, you're not a good team player. I said, yeah. Sorry, I can't stop myself. If you're a bad leader in front of me, how do we say this? The day is a-coming. That's all I'll say. Anyway, so a little stream of consciousness of a show today. I spend my weeks doing a podcast, takes a couple hours a week, not that much to do. And sometimes I'll bullet point it out. Sometimes I'll script it out, that kind of thing. But I spend like 20 hours a week talking to some really cool people. Most of my clients, high performance people, minimum $250,000 a year income, probably on average $500,000 and plus of that. So some really smart conversations, really smart people in every single aspect of life. I work with lots of other people that make less than that in my group coaching program. So we can it's not like to help everybody. It's not about money, but we do got to pay the bills. The point is that I talk to people at a very interesting level. I'm inside their lives, and you learn things. And you learn what truly works and what doesn't work. I got an email from a new client that's coming in. Glad to have him. God bless him. I hope. I don't think he knows what he's going to get here, but I think he kind of does. It's like, cross his fingers, give me his credit card, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be an awesome experience. But he sent me this note. At the end of it, it said, Scott, I've been listening for a couple of years. I downloaded your Perfect Week Planner. I use it every day. It's changed my life. I won't say what the man does, but he's very busy. And this is one of the simplest ways of planning. The reason it is so simple, it was taken from high performance people. I didn't make it up myself. I just recognized that other people that were very, very busy, made a lot of money, had big companies, the whole thing, they did things in a certain way. So I put it together about 4 years ago. So it's free. Go to perfectweekplanner.com, get it. Try it. Watch the video I made for you. About 95% of you will not even use it. But you're going to get it and say, oh, it's a stupid PDF. It doesn't work. It's simple. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Boom. That's okay. Because 5% do use it and it changes their life. I dare you, okay? All right. So question I used to ask a long time ago was, how do you want to feel on a Friday? It's a very technical question. And the thing is, you're an emotional critter. And that means that you have control of your emotions, supposedly. I mean, you probably wish you did, right? But when you sit down and say, how do I want to feel, and actually take the time to give yourself a good answer, it just takes a couple seconds. It's amazing how it begins to happen. But most people get caught up in all the chaos of life and never take the time to stop for just a moment and say, how do I want to feel? And in the day and age we're living right now, it's kind of weird. It's a lot of people say, well, you don't think about just I. That's kind of self-centered, isn't it? Listen, guys, come here real close, okay? You got to take care of yourself. Everything in life is self-centered. I know you want to take care of your neighbor. I do. I was having a conversation with a gentleman at church the other day. He says, do unto others as you would do for your neighbor. Is that how it goes, right? I said, yeah. So you would do really good for your neighbor, right? You'd take care of your neighbor in every possible way? Yeah, I would. I'd do anything for him. Yes, you'd feed him? You'd help him out? I'd do all that stuff. What if they needed to work out and go to the gym? What if they needed to take care of their health or go to the doctor? What would you do? Well, yeah, I'd really help them take care. I wanted them to be the best they could possibly be. I said, so why are you not doing that for yourself? If you're going to do that for them, it makes sense. You're supposed to do that for yourself. You'd never thought about that before. Huh. Some people in personal growth say you got to keep your cup filled. If your cup gets empty, you can't give any. The cup should be overflowing with stuff to give to them. Bottom line, you have to take care of yourself first, but not in a narcissistic, self-centered way, just a way that if you don't breathe, if you hold your breath long enough, you'll kill yourself. If you don't drink enough water for yourself, you'll die. So let's get over it, okay? From the day you were born, you got slapped in the butt, you were off and running. Hey, go out there, figure it out. That's kind of the rules. I'm pretty sure about that. People say life has a plan. Yeah, I think the plan was, hey, welcome to the world, figure it out, check in with me later. We'll see how you did. I think I'm working on theology here for myself. The theology of Scott.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The lone wolf, who you thought was a good collaborator because you didn't have the right candidate insights. But once you hired them, it was all hoarding info, declining meetings, and howling at the full moon? But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can go deeper than just the resume to find you a perfect fit by using insights from the LinkedIn network to give you a short list of best fit candidates. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Chip figured me out too. Chip said to me, Scott, I figured you out. Chip's been a client for a couple of years now, and literally had a jaw-dropping moment just yesterday. He said, Scott, I figured you out. I got your routine. I'm thinking, here he goes. Nobody's figured me out yet. Not even my wife yet. My daughter has, I think. He said, Scott, you get all pumped up in things. You run fast. You go all in. You go, and you wear yourself out. I said, yes, I do sometimes. I get obsessed. I run after it. My ADD kicks in. I don't have ADD. ADD for me is like an optional thing. I think I turn it on sometimes when I need it. Then I just turn it off. I don't have officially ADD. And sometimes I question, does anybody actually have it? We can go down that road too. Cholesterol, everything else kind of falls in the same category, doesn't it? I'm just saying. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, he said, you go hard and you do this, don't you? You just drive. I said, yeah, I think about it at night. I think about it in the daytime. I work hard. I get things done. He goes, why do you do that? And I had to recover. I said, well, first off, it feels good to recover. And secondly, here's what I've learned in life. I've learned every single good thing that I've ever had and every single good thing that any client of mine has ever had as because when they decided to go hard one day and just do the thing, just go after it. I've learned that. They kind of just will it into submission. That doesn't work. Or they manifest it. Oh, I don't use that word. They worked hard and they got it. They made it happen. That's what happens. I've learned that. And I've also learned, and I told them this, here's the thing. Every time I do that and just go at it and just burn it out and get it done, I put something in place that lasts at least 10 years, maybe a lifetime. Boom. Are you willing to trade off a little bit of hard work to get something that lasts you a lifetime? This business has lasted me over 20 years now and grows every single day. I don't want to tell you about the first year and a half of how hard I worked to do this thing. But eventually you change, don't you? You change when you wear yourself out. If you've never heard me say that, hear it loud and clear right now. Not everything in life is sustainable. If you're unhappy, eventually you get tired of being unhappy. If you're happy, you'll get bored one day and go screw your life up. That's all there is to it. If you're fat, you get tired of being fat one day and get skinny. If you're too skinny, you'll eat a pizza one day. That's what happens. You got a friend that you love, and then one day they say something, and they say something too often. You're like, you know what? I'm done. Your wife who said, hey, I'm done, man. Listen, if you're married and your wife ever says, I'm done, just pack your bags. It's over. You never want a woman to say they're done. You will change when you wear yourself out. You will. You know it is. Listen, life is a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. You've heard that before. I'm certainly not the first one to say that. I am the first one possibly to ever make the goal in life of never to run a marathon in my life. Right now, I'm at least about 50% toward actually reaching my goal of never running a marathon. When I had my hip replaced 2 years ago, and the doctor said, you probably shouldn't run marathons, I said, thank God, I've got a doctor's note now not to run. I'm going to accomplish my goal, never to run a marathon. Somebody right now is thinking, I'm going to make that goal too. It's a good one. Trust me, it is. What happens when you find yourself sprinting and marathoning at the same time, huh? If you've been living on this planet for any length of time, I bet you've probably done that, right? A lot of day-to-day sprints. You have to sometimes, right? But ultimately, what happens is we have little sprints anyway. I mean, we don't have to have massive sprints like I was just talking about. If you want a bigger back balance, some people work to get big payoffs. Other people make little small deposits over a long period of time. They're called boomers. Yeah, it makes everybody mad. How'd you get your money, boomer? Oh, started saving 40 years ago. Stock market. Awesome. If you want to lose weight, what do? You make small reductions over time, right? I know it's not fast enough, but ultimately it's going to work. Hey, let me make you a deal here. Here's the thing. Oh, I just sounded like AI, didn't I? Here's the thing. Nobody's telling you. Here's the thing they don't talk about. Lock it in, dude. If you want a promotion at your job, what do? Just do well every day. The challenge happens when you have not defined the marathon you're running. See, if you have a lack of a specific goal, that's only going to lead to some daily activity, and it may not lead to your destination. It's going to lead to a big mess in your life, and it's going to make you mad. Eventually, you're going to call me and say, can I hire you for coaching? I'm going to say, I'm busy. I'm booked up right now, and I am. And then you're going to say, please take me. I'm going to say, okay, for double the money, I'll take it. And no, I won't. I'm just lying, just being silly right now. But it happens, right? Here's what happens. You get worn out, you get frustrated, you start wondering, when's this all going to turn around? But there's good news. That kind of thing, it actually means you're kind of on the right track of success. It does. I mean, certain stamina is required to reach any goal. We got that. Certain stamina just to get out of bed. But society today kind of celebrates your ability to put in the hard work no matter what. What was that? That was a monster that came out right there. We're changing a little bit, aren't we, though? I mean, the hustle grind culture is kind of fading just a little bit now. The stuff that I do these days, we still hustle and grind, but we do it in a happy way, a joyful way. We still believe in awareness. We still believe in building a peaceful base that's solid enough for you to stand on and go reach for your goals and do whatever you want to do. Or like Casey used to say, reach for the stars or reach for the dreams. Or what did he say? I forgot what it was. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Yeah, we still do that around here for sure. And if we had hustle and grind a little bit along the way to get it, we're going to do that. But if that's not working for you, it's simply not sustainable. If it is working, keep doing it. But sooner or later, you're going to decide to make a change. And usually when you're doing things that are working yourself too hard, you're going to change. When you wear yourself out, it's going to be abrupt. Man. Some people are reluctant to make change. They're reluctant. They're fearful. They're hard-headed. They will put up with a less than satisfying life. But eventually, they're going to change anyway. They're going to wear themselves out. It's going to happen. It's coming. You know it is. When you've had enough, even if the timing is not perfect, you will change when you wear yourself out. Everything can be perfect around you. People are going to say, what are you doing? You're going to say, enough. I've had enough. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. What's the fix? The marathon we call life is going to continue until it doesn't. You can still be alive and it's going to stop, but you're just going to stop. When you die, it ends, I think. I don't really know. It's above everybody's pay grade. Nobody actually knows. We think we'd like to know. We believe we know, but we don't actually know. But maybe someday we will. First, in the world you live in today, it's kind of becoming really aware of what's going on around you. I mean, brutally aware to the point that you don't even want to, maybe. That allows you to get some clarity and define your destination, what you're actually trying to do. And then you got to navigate life and all the stuff that goes on with life and just to figure out the pieces in between. And next, here's the thing that a lot of people don't do, is you match your daily activity with your goals. If you do that, goals are a tangible expression of your values, of who you are on the inside. The identity you hold on the inside is probably setting your goals. If you're trying to do something goal-wise, it doesn't match who you are on the inside, you're going to fail. I know in personal growth, what I do all the time is very simple. People want a goal that may be good for them, or let's say they have a goal of making $1 million. That's what they want to do. Well, fine and dandy. But if the identity on the inside is, I'm used to making $25,000 a year. That's all I'll ever have. You're probably not going to make your $1 million. That's kind of an identity switch. We have to make that happen. All this stuff will wear you out. But when you know your destination with clarity, you have those goals set, and you accept that if things don't go your way, you're just going to change direction, go another way, and just kind of figure it out. You're never going to wear out. You're going to be able to do what you need to do. You're going to take on big challenges and work as long as hard as you need to do them. And if they don't work out, it doesn't matter. You go to bed, get a good night's sleep, get them reset again. Listen, life is, I don't think life was designed ever to be easy. And certainly in the country we live in, America, and a lot of countries around the world, it's pretty easy, man. That joke about it's a first world problem, you know what it is in most cases. So no matter where you are today, no matter what's going on, life is pretty good. If you're breathing, it's pretty good. Although sometimes I've been holding my breath at the bottom of a pool and it's quiet and you can't hear anybody. I'm not breathing, but life is pretty cool. It's really, really good. I just love it, man. It's the best thing in the world not to be breathing. It's like, oh my goodness. And then suddenly, it's not so good. And the more that happens, the more life really sucks. The more suddenly, whatever I hated before, whatever I was trying to get away from, now I can't wait to get back exactly where I came from because now I can take a breath. I apologize for the show today. Maybe not.